Hey guys, so a bunch of you have been asking me, Morgan, what are you doing? How are you getting your hair to grow? You guys know I've been wearing extensions for a really long time. My hair was pretty damaged and I cut it really short. It was probably this short and I was just wearing extensions. But as you can see, my hair is finally growing and getting thicker and nicer and healthier. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit what I've been doing and my #1 hair growth tip. So aside from eating well, drinking plenty of water, and good genes, there's not so much you can do to actually make your hair physically grow out of your head faster. I know some people swear by biotin and certain vitamins. None of that's ever worked for me. Those vitamins always give me acne and shit, so I don't do any of that. I just do stuff to my hair. And it's not necessarily making it grow faster. The main reason people feel like their hair isn't growing is because it's actually splitting and breaking from the bottom just slowly over time without them realizing. So I know people are how come I have roots? How come my hair isn't growing? It doesn't make sense. Well, that's why. So I know you don't want to hear it, no one ever does, but the #1 thing that I started doing that helped my hair is cutting it once a month. Not actually cutting it, but a micro trim. I'm talking about literally maybe this much every single month. I personally do it after I bleach my roots because I've done a chemical process to my hair, so it can use a little refresher. That's literally the #1 thing that has completely changed everything with my hair, because I was just the kind of person who was I know you're supposed to cut it. I'm a hairstylist, I'm a licensed hairstylist, so I'm but do I really have to? But once I started doing it, I noticed a huge change in the quality of my hair, the fullness, and just the length in general. And I know it seems so counterproductive to be trimming your hair when you want it longer, but the fact of the matter is the ends are going to break off. They're going to split. You're not going to notice them just falling off all the time, but it happens over periods of time. Your hair breaks and it splits. That's what happens. So trimming it is my #1 tip. And I guess I'd also definitely I have a #2 tip, and that is just protecting your hair from heat. It really actually hurts my soul when I talk to my clients and my friends and I'm oh, do you use a heat protector? And they're sometimes. I know you should. It's no, you have to. You have to do that. If you especially if you have chemically processed hair, you have to use a heat protector before you're using a blow dryer or a curling iron or a flat iron. I use 2 heat protectors. I use one when my hair is wet, and then I use one when my hair is dry. Now these are professional products that you can get at your Paul Mitchell salon. Any Paul Mitchell salon should sell these products, but this is the Paul Mitchell Heat Seal. If you know a professional, they can get these for you too, but don't try and get these on Amazon because they're gonna be fake. So anyway, when my hair is wet, I use the Paul Mitchell Soft Style Heat Seal, and because this is kind of it's a pump, it's a wet spray. So I spray that every time I wash my hair. And then when my hair is dry, I use this flexible style hot off the press, and it's a thermal protection hairspray that's an aerosol, so it doesn't make your hair wet. So you can use heat right after. I'm telling you, these 2 products, also the Ion heat protector for when your hair is wet, I switch off between that and this Paul Mitchell one. These 2 products really have been helping protect my hair from heat damage. And on the same note with heat damage, I didn't really realize this. I did, but I was just kind of putting it to the back of my mind because I didn't want to believe it. But my flat iron was basically ripping my hair out. I felt it pulling and I felt it tugging and I heard my hair snapping, but I just kind of ignored it because I didn't want to invest in a new flat iron. But that was stupid of me, and that's another huge thing, is invest in good heat tools. If you feel like your tool is if you smell your hair burning, first off, if it's feels like it's tugging or breaking or you hear any snapping, just invest in something new because it's just not worth it, and you're really just damaging the shit out of your hair. And the 3rd main thing I do is a leave-in conditioner. I will not, every time I wash my hair, I put in a leave-in conditioner and a heat protector and a color protector, but that has nothing to do with the health of your hair. This is an Ion one, 100% vegan leave-in conditioner from Sally's. The thing is, I don't like to use really any like serums or like the kind of like heavy leave-in conditioners, I like to use a spray because it leaves your hair weightless and it doesn't get greasy. So I just spray this from like here down. And it definitely helps keep my hair soft and protected. So I know I've done a hair growth tips video before, but that was several years ago. Things have changed a little bit, but this is like my tried and true. Like I just had to share it with you guys, especially for those who are asking. My friends always ask me and I'm like, you guys, this is it. This is what I do. You gotta believe me. Anyway, it's what worked for me. I don't know if it's what's gonna work for everybody, but for me, as someone who bleaches their hair and is a hairstylist and has experience with this stuff and has been wanting their hair to grow forever, finally found what worked for me, and that was it. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. Okay, so that's it. I love you guys. Stay sassy, and I'll talk to you soon. Hope this video helped you.